May we grab a message for you? Try something new. Monkey spirit. I have a video. It's called Someone's About to Drop a Bomb. You might want to check it out. I think it's one of the popular ones. Okay, try something new. What are we gonna try? A new job? Let's get one of these. Maybe you're gonna try a new food? I have an interview tomorrow to be a corporate chef. Can you believe it? I don't think I want the job because everybody's gonna criticize my lunches. It's just making lunches for these group of rich people every day. But I'm trying something new. Like, it has to do with food. I couldn't help myself. I'm not very optimistic. Is it because I did a reading on it and it said toxic work environment? Probably. I could just feel them micromanaging me. But $30 an hour making lunch every day? That would be super cool if they weren't rude and gross. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be amazing. Anyways, Don Juan. Slightly similar colors here. A little bit. Okay, light attribute spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Hey, sexy. Made me stick my chest out. Did you see that? Don Juan, shadow attributes, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Well, if it's a gross private agenda, it'd be a shadow attribute, which I guess is, if you use the power of romantic attraction for private agendas, but it's a positive agenda, it would still be light attributes. I'm like, make it light. No, spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. That's amazing. Isn't it bizarre how some men are so sexist, but then other men are so happy to acknowledge your seductive qualities in a positive light. It's like you just walk into a room and you can't help it. You're seducing people just by standing there. And then some men think that you're being tricky and doing things on purpose. But really, and then bless their hearts, there's others that appreciate the nature of authentic seduction, where it's just like you just happen to just seduce. You don't mean to. It's actually I guess it's good to do some readings on this because well, I have trauma and what's it called when you suffer something, triggers, not trauma, psychological damage from being treated a certain way, not even knowing why, but then come to find out is because they were projecting, thinking you're trying to be using your body or whatever. I just had my mother tell me, why don't you use what God gave you? And well, she didn't put it exactly like that, but which to me validated the fact that she knows that I never tried to abuse or use my seductive qualities. I am a Taurus. They're very sensual. Comes off seductive or sexual, but it's just sensual. It's the senses. We just lean into what feels good. And if it looks sexy, then so be it. But like, that's not what it actually is. Any Hisky, my mom basically acknowledged the fact, so did my brother, that maybe she doesn't abuse her. Yo, don't get me going. Cause so freaking, it's like we gotta surround ourselves by the people that see us for who we truly are. Because if we cannot get a true reflection, we're just bouncing off their projections of what they think. It's very psychologically damaging. And so you grow up thinking there's something, you don't know what's wrong. You're like, something must be wrong with me because everybody's treating me a certain way. But then you realize, nope. Huh. They were projecting. And now you have this psychological damage of thinking and not understanding, because you're not getting people to recognize you just naturally cause people to be fucked up. I don't know. It sucks. The world is so backwards. Let's try something new. Let's try spotlighting the positive seductive qualities. Maybe there's some women here that have always shown cleavage, or use their eyes to whatever. And maybe it's time to try something new, because you will still exude these things. And it seems like the more you try to not abuse your power, the more you actually attract. So imagine mastering all of it, where you just, because one day, I plan to do my hair and my makeup and still have my natural, very just free energy. It's going to be a new day. Trust me. Do my hair and my makeup and have a backdrop and be able to say the messages like more clearly. It's gonna be a whole day. Anyways, I wasn't trying to do this all about me, but I feel like I need to start inputting more of my personal experiences, because the cards are really just to help guide an actual message, not just describe the energies and pull out a related it's like there's more that I want to do here. And so forgive me if it gets more and more personal. Okay. Somebody's trying something new with their seductive qualities. This could be a man too. Maybe you're getting fit and you're getting new clothes, maybe a new style. Like maybe you can finally start wearing clothes that finally like suit you. That would be amazing. One day I would like to have a full wardrobe where everything is whatever. 7 of Swords. Somebody has to be tricky and deceiving, get away with something, or somebody has been being deceitful with something. Futility. Try something new. Let's not be deceitful or tricky. There's no need. The Hanged Man. Somebody's in timeout and needs a new perspective. They are being illuminated. Somebody is going to gain a new awareness to something about their seductive qualities, or somebody's gaining new awareness about you and that you've not been being manipulative. What's the message? Don Juan Monkey. 4 of Swords. Truth. Somebody's like, okay, well, you are just naturally like, yeah, it's like, yep, you got tits. It's not It's like I was born. It's like you're born that way. Like somebody's learning to get over their something. Somebody's like, okay, let's heal this abusive, manipulative energy of seduction. It's so difficult because when we are our history is we come from survival, and we also come from reproducing over and over and over. It's like it's in our DNA. It's in our primal instincts to attract. And like, if you feel like your body's going like this, it's not because you're being seductive. It's because the history of who we are. And like, they have documentaries of birds who do like shows, walk around doing weird things because they're trying to get the girl or the bird or the guy or whatever. It's like, it's not, we don't point at the bird and be like, they're being seductive. It's like, oh my gosh, people are so disturbing with what they come up with. Yeah, the bird is trying to be manipulative. We're freaking human, like the natural order of things is to it's just weird. It's like okay, so we're talking about the fine line of where you abuse that power versus just the natural order of reproducing. And then if you're not trying to reproduce, then it gets extra tricky because you still have these desires. It's all freaking complex here. What's the Seven of Swords? I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Seven of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Wands. It's too much of a burden to be manipulative with the power. Just the natural power is more powerful. Trust me. Hangman, please. The Fool? Somebody's like, okay, I'm going to take a risk and get this new outfit, or I'm going to take a risk and what are you going to do? Try something new. You need to try something new. Ace of Wands. Maybe somebody's like, I'm getting sexual healing. Four of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Wands. Somebody needs to lean into the nature of connection and not think it's like some sort of power thing. It's like, no, just sexual healing here. Really listen to, am I being manipulative and da-da-da? Or am I just naturally sensual and everybody needs to connect? Well, I mean, you know what I mean. So, try something new. There's sexual healing vibes here. Somebody is free to have a new perspective and done having this manipulative power struggle within the sexual connection. It's only been a burden. It's oppressive because it's not natural. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. Till next time.